Hello, this is Penny Stock Analysis, and we're back for another video session. So let's get straight to it. So here we go, Penny Stock Analysis and PennyStockAnalysis.com. Today our feature stock will be Fortune Oil and Gas Incorporated. They trade under the symbol FOGC on the pink sheets, and their corporate website is fortuneoilandgascorp.com. All of that, of course, is on your screen, and we're going to get into talking about a very exciting junior oil and gas play, which of course is doing great now given the big run up in oil prices and so forth. So we're going to do a little bit of analysis on their business developments, and then of course take a look if now is a good time to invest in their stock. Of course, any investor is looking for their company to make money, and right now FOGC is in the process of making this happen in a big way. What's happening is they are going to reopen 3 dozen oil wells this year, which should produce about $7 million in annual revenue at the current prices, so it'll be in and around $7 million. One of their properties has just had a report done that shows they have $110 million in oil reserves, and now with Crescent Energy on board, they're looking to do a joint venture in Texas, which will give them access to 40 leases and 100 wells that are already on the property. So we can see that FOGC is making the right business decisions, going into business with the right partners, and as such we expect them to continue this very good run of success. Moving on to their charts, today we have FOGC. It's trading at about 1 penny, and you can see that it has had a little bit of a fall from grace as it was trading as high as 6 cents. However, just because the price of a stock has gone down doesn't mean that the company is down and out, and we can see that clearly the company is making great headway in their business plans. And the whole point of this chart here, which is a volume chart, is to show you that FOGC does now have a steady group of followers, investors, and people who watch the stock. And you can see that in the green box on the bottom, which clearly shows that they have increased volume very well, and now it's more consistent over the last 4 months. And that should continue, especially given the great business decisions they are making at the moment. The second chart that we are looking at today is the MACD chart, and what I have done here is superimposed a couple of arched lines, and this is to show how the price has found a floor, a resistance, which will help keep its price at about 1 penny, and we expect it to go up from here, especially given that the MACD line is crossing over the red signal line, and you can see the divergence flattening out, coming closer together, and moving in an upward direction, which is a change in trend, which is a strong positive sign. So that's what we can see here from these two purple lines. They really highlight the trend in FOGC, and it really matches accordingly with the great strides they're making with their business. And finally, we come to a relative strength index chart for Fortune Oil and Gas. And it's well known that Wall Street, which is the stock market, and the stock prices don't always match Main Street, which is what the actual business is doing. And FOGC is a perfect example of that. This company has made great business partnerships. They're going to turn a lot of revenue this year, yet their stock has fallen out of favor recently. So given that it was once at 6 cents, which means people were willing to buy the stock at that point, which would value the company much more highly than now, just from a strictly market cap value perspective. Now the relative strength index is at 20, which you can see in the green circle, and that means it's severely oversold, and which means this stock and company can be purchased at a steep discount if you were to buy at this point, which is about 1 penny. So given that it's 1 penny and you already know that they're going to produce around $7 million of revenue, have $110 million in reserves, and are working with a big joint venture in Crescent Energy in Texas for 100 new wells on the property, wouldn't you say that this is a discount? So once again, the price is taking a beating, but the company is certainly moving upward, and the relative strength index may provide insight that it is oversold. This brings us to the conclusion of our analysis today, July 6th, about FOGC, Fortune Oil and Gas Corp. And we can see that the stock has been beaten up recently for no reason, really, especially given the strong revenue numbers that we expect them to put up and that they will put up in the very near future. And with that, we say farewell from Penny Stock Analysis and PennyStockAnalysis.com. Invest wisely.